Oh, yeah. Yeah. Platinum, fame, wave, yeah. Come on, pick up the phone. Know that I can't leave you alone, right? You got me in my zone. Pop with me, baby, we could roll. Hi, remember them nights you were front on me, right? Go.
Cause he could probably do it better than I can, man. Yo, Box, man.
Yeah,
We
my
in the
brother.
building, man. This
Yes.
is for all my endeavors.
Yes.
This is the first interview. I
Appreciate
said, let me get bro, man. After you came out to the cypher and supported us for the cypher, I said, let me tap in with bro,
Right.
get bro to come out. This is the first episode, Culture Conversations, for all my endeavors. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Tap in with us, hit that bell. You get them new episodes, man. Yo, Box, let them know who you are, man.
Yo, you know who it is. It's Box Office International, a.k.a. the Southside Godzilla. I burned down your house, your court, your indoor court, and your villa, a.k.a. Rick James of Harlem for those up top. But I'm representing the Southside. We outside. We enterprise. You know what it is. Cultural conversation. It's always a celebration with my man Fame. And this is how we do it, Bob.
Yeah, we in the building, man. Yo, Box, first things first, bro.
Yeah, my brother.
Like, you are a pillar of the community. I appreciate everything you bring to the community. I appreciate your energy. Appreciate what you bring in to the culture. That's the first things first. Like, we're gonna get into what you do, how you do it.
Right.
What I want to start with is like, yo, Box, how was this shit on your come up 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when you was my age now?
Wow.
What was it like?
It was different, B. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I'm 56 years old, so I'm older than hip hop. And coming up as a youngin', I would say in the mid 70s, when I was really starting to get an understanding with music, because I sung in the church choir. I led songs in the church choir from 5, 6 years old. So I kind of had an idea, you know, how to come within and from within. See, that's the key. Anytime you create or do anything, do it for real, do it sincere, do it genuine from within. And the universe gonna guide you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't act a certain way. You gotta be you. Learn how to format yourself into the art. And then the art becomes a part of you. So I learned that from watching different levels, different genres of music, different in the community. A lot of dudes was DJing everywhere. And I always was an outgoing type. I never was scared. Like, I ain't gonna say scared, but like timid.
Right.
Not to go out of my community. You know what I mean? I always felt like we all was one.
Right.
No matter where you from. You from Brooklyn, Bronx, Yonkers, Jersey. At the end of the day, we are the Black and Hispanic people.
Right.
We are the start of all.
Right.
Culture, whatever it is, medicine, science. So coming up, it was different when the hip hop really started making its mark. I would say late 70s. We started getting little radio play because we had no radio play. There was no radio play. Nobody believed in hip hop.
Right.
Everybody thought hip hop was going to be like disco.
Right.
It was going to come in,
Right.
go out. It was just a fad.
Right.
Boom. But certain songs reached the other races. They liked it. It's new. And even reached some of the adults because the club scene was heavy. Disco was out. But this was a new twist. People, they dancing on the floor. What the hell are they? You know, they moving their body. One was double jointed, doing all. It was fascinating to them. Because they couldn't do it.
The emergence of something fresh.
Something like that. And then the outspread growth of it so rapid.
Right.
Then the art of the graffiti, you know, they're like, yo, they're writing on the train. They used to artists on canvas in an art gallery, sculptures, you know, good, fine arts. But here comes the urban art. These kids have nothing. Most of them come from nothing. Some from broken homes. Some from criminal background. Some exceptionally smart. Good homes. So it was a mixture that showed with this art doesn't matter your background.
Right.
If you're sincere and dedicated to it, you can harness it. So
Right.
I just basically harnessed the energies from the older artists and people before me.
Right.
I used to go to the block party jam, Bailey jam. Plenty time we was like, I want to say like 13 or we thought we, you know, we always press the DJ. You go to the ropes. Get out here, little nigga. You ain't supposed to be over here. You doing grown folk shit. So it was years of that. Like, you know, that nigga's out here. Yeah. But you know, it wasn't no internet or nothing. So you had to make your rounds.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
See, that's how you just start going any party, any block party, any
Right.
park jam,
Right.
any vacant building band. They used to have jams at the junior high schools.
Right.
IS 8,
Oh, that's
72,
crazy.
231.
Yeah, that's
Any
crazy.
junior high, they had the jam.
Yeah,
I remember Slick Rick coming to IS 8 to perform.
that's crazy.
Okay?
That's
So
crazy.
it was like that. And I
Yeah.
remember a lot of artists that ended up blowing up
Yeah.
coming out here.
Yeah.
Reggie Noble, before he
Yeah.
changed his name to Redman. I met Reggie Noble at Montebello Park, the Bello Jam.
That's crazy.
Then he's always coming to Baisley.
Yeah.
We brought Keith Murray out here before he blew up.
Right.
Because my man Dino, shout out to BLB, Brown Line Business, Never Salty Records. That was our function back then. My man Dino, David Reed, Circle 3.
Okay.
G Wiz, Greg Smith. He DJ'd for Mad Lion later on. And JoJo Jasaver, Flacco, Kurt Digger, HBO, Lotto.
Right.
You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to Kurt Digger,
Yeah,
man.
all
That's a
them niggas.
legend
And
right
a
there.
lot of the others came up
Mikey
through
D.
us. Yeah, Mikey
Yeah.
D, that was like
Yeah.
my mentor. I looked up to
Right.
Mikey D a
Right.
lot. Mikey D, well, me and Lotto, I would say Lotto, that's why they call Lotto Mikey D little brother, because me and Lotto was in a group.
Mhm.
It was me, my man Lotto, my man Earl Warp, Circle 3. We was the Step Crew.
Right.
He was MC Lotto, I was Reebok,
Right.
and Earl was Elite. That's
Right.
kind of like where I think Running them got the Adidas from, but
Okay.
I don't want to throw that out there. Like, but we
Okay.
was around them a
Okay.
lot.
It's that era.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a twist. So,
Yeah.
but, yeah, so like Remy,
Right.
everybody's come through Swing. I remember Swing and PI had the battle. We had the pre-production studio,
Right.
right? Building 12.
Right.
It was a lot of history within Rochester. You had Mark Holmes, he used to bring Biz out here. He was friends with Biz Mark. Biz Mark used to come out here heavy.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing Big Daddy Kane before he came out at
Yeah.
August Martin Homecoming, because Biz bought him out. His cameo was nappy and everything. He wasn't even, but the nigga, when I
Right.
heard him rhyme,
Right.
I
Yeah.
knew this nigga was,
Right.
nobody was
Yeah.
rhyming like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I found out he was writing for Biz. So that's why Biz album was ill.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned a lot being around. I was like,
Okay.
in the journey,
Okay.
you absorb a lot.
Yes.
I seen the work, niggas. We used to rehearse and all that.
Yeah.
Stage shit.
Yeah.
We used to rehearse. So we went cross each other.
Right.
Know your mark.
Right.
Stage.
Yes.
Boom,
Yes.
boom. You stay here for a little while, then
Yes.
we switch.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Impact the crowd.
Right.
You never can mess up.
Right.
Never stop and be like, just
Right.
come into something that you know until you click back to what you wanted to
Right.
say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
What in that era, like, what was the energy like in the town? Like that, cause something inspired that shit. Something inspired that type of content, that type of music. What was the energy in New York City in the 70s?
In the 70s, it was crazy, kid. Like me, when school was out Friday, I was uptown. I was in Harlem, Washington Heights. On the weekend, I would say in the younger age in the 70s, because I still had family up there and shit like that, and older family, cousins, and they was involved and shit. They knew Flash and these niggas and personally. So when they be like, yo, it's a jam coming to the block.
Right.
I go up and
Right.
then I see Flash standing on a crate. He was so short, nigga.
Right.
Like, he was killing shit.
Right.
I was
Right.
Then I see Grandmaster Vic out here.
Right. Right.
He killing shit.
Right. Right.
Corey D, Spank
Right.
Rock, Dada Rock, Spank G,
Right. Right.
Vitamin Twins,
Right.
Tape Master B,
Right.
Amazing DeWitt.
Right.
No, like,
And for those that don't know, these is like
these are
local
Southside
famous
legends.
DJs.
Yeah, these
like
is legends. These is legends.
Like, but what I'm saying is like, what
The energy was
like
everywhere.
what was like all right, like what inspired that type of music? Like, cause I know at that time, that's the crack era. That's right before the crack era. That's right. That's like the heroin leading into the crack.
Yes.
So like what was it? Cause you look at the history and you look at like videos in New York, the shit look like a whole nother world.
Yeah, it was bad.
Right.
Like, times was rough.
Right.
You had the gas strike. You had a lot of shit going on. You had the blackout in the 70s, 78, 70, something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, jobs was there.
Yeah.
Employment was high.
Yeah.
Minimum wage was low.
Yeah.
You know? But I think this was like a valve for us to release.
Right.
And bring a new, fresh energy, a new, fresh outlook, telling the stories for the rest of the world that don't know the pain and struggles we was going through.
Right.
Because the mainstream news media is not going to cover it. They only cover us when it's murders or motherfuckers going to court, prison, shit like that, drug addiction. So what better way than have the actual people that grow up and a part of this,
for sure,
to display it in a rhythmatic form with music behind it, because everyone listens to music. Music soothes the soul.
For sure.
So, and also it channels the brain. So it'll open up another membrane in your mind that you might have blocked. Yeah. You can see things different than what you hear or read in a paper. Yeah. You hear from the actual individual. Right. Because a lot of them delivered that energy. And then you had the party energy, because like I said, it was a big party era. Clubs stayed open later. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of after hour spots. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the energy was party. Once it got Thursday to Sunday. Yeah. And the money was flowing. Yeah, the money was flowing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the money was part flowing. Of that bad era. But the money definitely had you making moves as a youngin', like an adult. Right. I could say that. Right. So being that you say that, like, what experiences from that era you think shaped you to who you are right now? That's a good question. I think overall, I was fortunate than most others. You know what I'm saying? I came in contact with a lot of people from all levels, like successful, legitimate, to illegitimate successful, to creative successful. And just being around them, listening and seeing what they go through. Right. Because you see him as one way, like, oh man, I'm successful. Right. But then you see he got some of the same problems you have. Right. But just more prestige and finances. Right. So I started learning from, as time went on, okay, he was ill, but he made this mistake. Yeah. I'm going to try not to make that mistake. Yeah. But still be ill. Yeah. Watch who's always around you, your surroundings. Yeah. Because you never know who around you is into what. Right. So things like that help shape. Like I'm grateful I didn't do long stretches. Yes. In prison. Yes. Plenty of times I could have. Yes. Inshallah. You know? Yes. That was just the highest power. But it also was, I listened very closely to people that were successful and older than me and see them running the jam. So when they told me, yo, little bro, I know y'all doing your thing, but check this out. Right. Move like this. Right. Don't have this person around you. Right. Some motherfucker shady doing shit, So you got to pick and choose. Still be cool with everybody. Yeah, love everybody. Of course. But you don't latch to everybody. Of course. Especially if you got a goal and an objective. Right. And my thing was, like I said, I was sucked into the culture. Right. Every time I got around, I just felt good. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that essay I gotta do. Right. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta care. I don't care about no beef in the hood. Like, that shit on pause right now. Right. And your enemy could be right where that tree is at. That's a fact. We'll get to that later. Right now. When this joint is on right now, we rocking. The ladies is rocking. You know, that's gonna get you going, Baba. Yeah, that's a fact. You see the women having a good time. That's a fact. OGs is loving what we do. Like, yo, my little man, he get your little man. And that's how that little fun battle started. Because, see, it wasn't on the internet, like I said. I hate to keep saying it, but it was on face value. Right. And that's good that you say that. Like, being that you say that, like, what do you think is missing from today that was, like, trickled in at that time? Like, 'cause I see you keep bringing up the internet. Yeah, because and I agree. Because, it's make or break you. Man. Yeah. And my area was make or break you. Like, if you went on the mic and bombed, wasn't no internet, but that word is spread. You go to the next DJ, like, nah, I heard you fucked up my man. Like, nah, y'all ain't good. Right. Now, it happened to a lot of people. Right. Some people bounce back, motivate. Some people shut down. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Thank God it ain't never happened to us. It just took a long time to break through. Right. So we knew once we ever got that chance. Right. But it comes into the work you put in. Right. We practiced every day. Yeah. Mandatory. Yeah. We memorized our rhymes every day. Yeah, you had to. I ain't had no phone to read off, nigga. You ain't want to pull out a book. I don't know. I done had battles where nigga had to pull out his book. I already know I won. Yeah, right. I won. Now I'm not even gonna say no more of my Ricky shit. That's how I got kind of nice on the freestyle. I could just kill you off the shit you said. Yeah, because you got your yes. See, but like I said, I learned that from being around others. Right. I watched Mikey D kill 50 niggas back to back. Like, I seen Mikey D. My pops told me he killed LL. Oh, yeah. L took a lot of his shit, the concepts. Yeah. Because he had a song, rappers need a hug. You need a hug. Llcoolj J made I Need Love. Oh, okay. Because he was on the lady shit. But he took the concept and just flipped it. Okay. Forget, I'm Mikey D. My style's Imperial. Forget Cheerios. Eat Mikey D cereal. He said, and then he made forget Oreos. Eat Llcoolj cookies. So he took those rhymes were said in a battle. So
that's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He had a lot of shit.
Yeah.
L knew that, and I heard he mentioned it in his book, and he got love from Mikey D.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, he know the real as he got older.
Yeah.
But in the heat of it all, he couldn't do that.
Of course.
You know, that was that's Russell Godson.
Yeah.
Like he the son of Def Jam. Like that's why I don't know why Jay shitting on him. Like nigga would have been no Def Jam without L, my nigga.
Right.
What, you crazy?
Right.
That nigga was the first platinum nigga, son.
Right.
On Def Jam.
Right.
Probably one of the first platinum solo niggas.
Right. Right.
It was platinum solo groups, but
right.
not solo artists.
Right.
Llcoolj definitely like multi-platinum, nigga.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Llcoolj was big. Tar was big.
Yeah. James Tar Smith.
Yeah,
Shout out to James Tar Smith.
Shout out to you,
legend,
L.
Man.
You know the vibe.
Uncle L, man.
Yeah, L, that's my nigga. He know.
Right. What music you think? What music you think inspired that era? Like what was y'all bumping before the hip hop chord? Because like when we started talking earlier, you know
who the most sampled artist is of all time.
James Brown, right?
That nigga's the core of hip hop.
Yes. Yeah.
Curtis Mayfield, George Clinton,
yes.
Isaac Hayes, all of them composers,
yes.
Singers, Motown sounds, you can name everybody.
Right.
But if you look at dude's first albums, it was heavy James Brown. Big Daddy Kane, heavy James Brown. Long Live the King album, first album. Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full album, heavily.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, you know you got so all that shit. Heavy James Brown, Public Enemy, heavy James Brown.
Yeah.
Like, EPMD. I can name 1,000 artists.
Right.
I would say that era
that's when
was the core. Earth, Wind and Fire, the Commodores. Like, you can name anybody. Stevie Wonder. Like, a lot of female groups as well. Like, it was just a conglomerate of those songs that all our parents had on 45, 12 inches, the album, and the DJ catching the old breaks. Boom, you know what I'm saying? And then you had the drum machine. You know what I mean? A lot of rock and roll too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A lot of rock and roll too.
Blues.
Because that was heavy with Rick Rubin.
Yes.
In the early years.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He did the majority of those beats and shit.
Who was the architecture of hip hop?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
What's your first memory? Like, what's your first rap memory? Like the first rap memory you have? Like
first rap memory?
Hip hop memory.
Wow.
Not even rap, hip hop.
My first hip hop memory was, I remember we was I think we was in Times Square. Yeah, we was in Times Square. It was coming from the arcade, like up there. And we seen these niggas had the vinyl shit on the ground. Spanish niggas. And we was like, what the fuck is these niggas? This nigga spit on his head. We was like,
crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What's that shit called, B? The nigga was doing this as the windmill.
Right.
And we was like, man, that whole night I was in my floor.
Trying to figure that shit out.
In my apartment, we was out there putting pumps on our shoulder blades.
Yeah, right. Bumping your head.
Yeah, putting on the Scully. Like, I'm gonna try with that shit.
Right.
I don't know how he was doing that shit.
Right. So the breakdancing.
Breakdancing had us like, no, that's different. Yeah. And then the songs they was using.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They was using the breaks.
They was using the breaks. But songs we wasn't real. It was like some real old shit.
There was no
horns and all that shit. On the run. And we was just like, oh, that's just sound ill.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that was like my first memory that really touched me with the hip hop, because I just thought it was the DJ.
Facts.
From going to the party.
Facts.
But when I saw that ass, then niggas was doing graffiti. I started seeing trains. I was like, oh, that shit look ill.
Right.
Yo, how they do that shit?
Right.
Then you want to learn how they do that shit.
Right, and that's how it spread.
You know what I'm saying? So you got into the culture. That shit just sucks you in until you got you know, when you graduate school, they had the autograph book.
Yeah,
you start getting, we call them tag books.
Right.
Because you start getting books trying to do your shit.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? So you like every aspect of the culture.
Yes.
Once you saw it,
yes.
you was like an investigator. Like, yo, I got to go into this deep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you know what I'm saying? Then you collectively put it together.
And then you figure out in that whole little repertoire what you do.
The best.
Like, what's your thing?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a little bit of all of it. I was a decent popper. I was
Right.
a good breaker.
Right.
I could just dance, period.
Right.
So I always had a crowd around. I dance.
Right.
That was the element.
Right.
Rest in peace to my man Junior Miller. He was good at that too.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, because we used to always be. He's like, yo, come on, boy.
Right.
And we on, and we turn up.
Crazy.
We
That's
turn
crazy.
up. Even our homies be like, yo,
Crazy.
oh, you can't fuck with my nigga June.
That's crazy.
You might have 2-3 chicks on your one time. You
That's
just
crazy.
go crazy.
That's crazy.
But that was it. And he got respect from the older dudes,
Mm-hmm.
older chicks for that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, that nigga ain't bashful.
Right.
Some niggas were too cool.
Cool
like,
to do that
ain't
shit.
fucking on my sneakers.
Nah,
man,
that's a
my
fact.
jewelry and shit.
Yeah.
They doing some watch. I ain't care about nothing.
Right. And that correlates to like now, like those who's willing to put themselves out there, they gonna win.
You gonna win.
Know? Like, you might get laughed at a little
That's
bit,
all right.
but you know what it is? A lot of the times it's people's insecurities in themselves.
That's why they lashing at you.
Right.
Like
they lashing out at you because they mad at themselves. They can't do it.
And that's what I keep in the back of my mind all the time.
Right.
That motherfucker talking, I want to know what you ever did.
Right.
Did you ever attempt to do?
Right.
So that shit don't bother me.
Right.
You gotta have tough skin.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Be
fact.
knowledgeable.
That's a fact.
But it's not gonna stop your flow.
Right.
Only if you allow it to.
Right.
So you don't entertain that.
Right.
You stay focused.
Right.
On the agenda and goal at hand.
Right.
And that's part of entertaining.
Right.
Everybody's not gonna like it.
Right. That's a fact.
And anything.
And
at your job, at your church, in your block, in your building, on your floor.
Yeah.
That's just human nature. That's how it go.
Yeah.
You can't accept that. Stay inside.
Then right.
Don't come outside.
Right. And speaking of outside at that time, what artists and DJs was like doing it for you at that time? Like, it really hit home for you.
I went on in the early years. I liked the Treacherous 3 a lot.
Okay.
I really dug them a lot.
Okay.
Kumo D, Special
Sugar
J.
Hill Records.
What was the other one? Special K, Kumo D. Who's the third nigga, man? Anyway, them niggas was they was tight. Like all of them, like the Crash Crew.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Fearless 4.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Furious 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had what was the other dude? Grant, was it Theodore?
Grant was it
Teddy
Theodore.
Ted,
Okay.
DJ Jazzy J.
Okay.
All them motherfuckers was like, when you see them in person, you just be like, oh shit, Mr.
Like,
Magic.
Right.
You said Mr. Magic.
Right.
Molly Mall. Like
gods.
niggas had battles. Like
Right.
shit was ill. Niggas
Right.
they had MC Shan and Shantae. Spark, what was the chick she was always battling? Sparky D.
Sparky D.
Sparky D.
Yeah.
Like seeing those live battles,
Mhm.
kid. Like,
Okay.
yeah, them live battles was really it for me. Like, as far as harnessing the freestyle,
Right.
because I noticed like always you get in a battle and they be saying they written shit, which ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But when a nigga hit you with them fucking tsunami,
yeah,
boom, and you like that, you try to go through your library,
Yeah.
you just got to come in the battle. You got to come right back.
Right.
You ain't got time to be like, oh, let me
right.
see which one I can hit him. No, you losing already.
Right.
Because the crowd based on who won the battle.
Right.
It wasn't no judges.
Right.
Crowd would be like next week, like, yo, that nigga ate you, son.
Right.
Nigga, you better have some better shit than that last time, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, nigga. That shit motivates you, kid.
Facts.
Like, I battled the GZA before Wu-Tang blew up. When he was solo in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, BK.
Because my mans and them called me. I was out here. But me and my Dice Pops, my man Selby, and shit, we was partners at the time in the group and shit. And we had a little crib in Brooklyn. We had a little pre-production. Shout out to my man OE. He used to do our production and beats and all that. As far as in the Jazz Hall of Fame and shit.
That's fire.
Eddie Durham Jr. and shit.
Yeah.
So they was out there at some party or whatever, and this nigga was on the mic. Shout out to the GZA, man, my nigga genius, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to the GZA.
And he was saying, couldn't no MC from Queens fuck with him and this and that. You know how that borough shit go. You know?
Yep.
So they were trying to call Llcoolj or me, but they couldn't get in touch with Llcoolj.
Yeah.
So it hit me up.
Right.
So I was like, who is this nigga?
Right.
But he had that video out.
Okay.
Come do me or come to me and step to me. Whatever. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. But yeah, He had a video out and he had his little solo deal. That's what him and the RZA had their separate solo deal.
Yeah, right.
Nobody really knew.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Before Wu-Tang.
Yeah, they were just coming
Right,
out.
right.
Respectfully, I was glad nigga on.
Nah,
you know?
they was on.
So I was like, yo, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
But they was like, you seen the video? Because
Right.
I did have seen the video,
Right,
but I didn't remember the name.
Right.
And they was like, the Genius. I was like, the Genius? I said, I'm out there. Boom. So I drove out. Went out there and shit. So like I said, we had the pre-production shit in our house. We was renting a house. So he's like, yo, the party over. It ain't late. I said, yo, we got a crib right down the block. We was living on Lexington and Patchen off of Reed Avenue, which is Malcolm X Boulevard now, but it was Reed Avenue then. So we go to the crib. That's when I seen Llcoolj. He ain't coming to the crib. He was with Llcoolj. I think that was Inspector Deck. And ODB ain't coming to the crib. He said he was going to get Wild Hours Rose or some shit. He broke out. But he came in the crib. Him and Inspector Deck came in the crib. And he was like, yo, what's up? You want to rhyme? What up? I said, yeah, we can rhyme. I said, he put some beats on. So we put some beats on.
Right.
And that's when I heard those rhymes he ended up saying.
Right.
Money gets stuck under the gum, under the table.
Okay.
All those bars.
Okay.
He was saying in the battle.
Okay.
That's why when Wu-Tang came out and he came out with his solo album.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember that nigga said that shit.
Nah, that's
you know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But long story short, we went back and forth. Then it came to a point where I came with some crazy shit, rebuttaling up what he said.
Right.
Because I was going by face value, talking about how you got money. But at that time, we had more money than them. We were hustling hard. We had bread and all that. Nigga. So I was like, funny how niggas saying they can do, but I see you asking me why I don't smoke woo. Nigga like, woo, we smoke tree. Nigga, you ain't got nothing. We got G's. Like, was chilling that nigga. Like, just straight off the real reality shit. Like, I can materialize this shit right now, my God.
They was known for them woos, man.
Woos, dust. They was into all that. Respectfully. That was that time. But yeah, they was into that. We ain't fuck with that. We sold it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We on the other end.
Yeah, we wasn't doing that. That was a no. So, at the end of the battle, he got stuck. No, before the end of the battle. After I said all that crazy shit. And he was looking through his books. I said, oh, you not ready? I kept rhyming.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Until he found something.
So that, you win.
So at the end of the battle, this nigga gave me all his math. Nigga he was like, yo,
crazy.
take my number, take my people number.
Yo,
this the studio number. But he said, you got to turn 5%. I was like, oh, bro, I did that in the 70s. When all my homies converted to Islam. I got to do all that just to go to studios. So crazy. Respectfully, it didn't materialize. A few years later, Wu-Tang. So you never know. But the impact was made. I got his respect. He changed that narrative. About the Queens. I did it for the town. Anything I do, no matter where I'm at, I do it for the town.
You do it for the town.
And people always gotta do that. I love New York City, New York State, but I do it for the town first.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They named me Rick James of Harlem uptown because they said they couldn't name me Rick James of Queens. On 8th and 155th. So that's why people be like, why you Rick James of Harlem? That's why. I used to have braids, past my shoulder, design. So I used to come in there, a couple chicks. So they started calling me Rick James, the Mary Jane girl. So, and then I had my own section. The Rick James section. You sat with me, you was in the Rick James. Roll call every day. The Rick James section. I stand up. Celebration. Enjoy yourself. Drink, smoke, be merry. You know, shit like that. Had the crowd hype. So I learned how to do it in any aspect, no matter what I am. I just hate a dull surrounding. I like everybody feel good for a couple of hours. Let's get together. Be free.
I love that.
Yeah, because life is hard and intense. And it'll take you down if you let it. You gotta have some breakthrough time. Yeah, so that's pretty much how that shit started, man.
Yeah, we and it's crazy because we about to get to that. We're gonna get to the other side. The other side you legendary for out here in New York. We about to get to that.
And this helped me propel to that. All of this, because I incorporate all of this.
Yes. It's all about being a master of ceremony.
Yeah, gotta be a host. Like, you know, I host senator events, council people. I've hosted with DJ Ted Smooth. Straight face, you remember? Shout out to my bro Ted Smooth. Shout out to AG, the voice of Harlem.
Yes, sir.
These are people that's been implemental to what I've done when I got to that level. They give you a lot of insight and tips. How to handle business. How to format your own know your worth. They always tell you, know your worth. No, never shut yourself less. Because motherfuckers interested about you. They should be able to compensate that Never be thirsty. Just don't never grab the mic. Just to be on the mic. You know what I mean? So it's rules and codes to the shit.
Like you was in our cipher recently.
Yeah.
Rochdale Village Cipher.
Incredible.
His joint is actually available right now. You could tap into that. That's on the page right now. He popped the cipher off, so we put his video up first. And he's a legend. He's a legend. A legend in the community, a legend in the neighborhood, a legend in the city, man. I'm a legend in himself, you know?
We all legends. I do it for all of us.
Right. Like, how you just talked about with, like, your interactions with the GZA, like, just like you pulled up at the cipher, and you had mentioned to me at the cipher, like, yo, this shit reminded me of Park Jams. Like, how important was that shit at the time?
Park Jams was everything.
Yeah.
That's what's missing today, but it's so much wild and unnecessary violence and anger towards each other. It was more like the Park Jam was a bonding thing. Like I was telling you, niggas put beats aside for those moments. You know, like even police would let us rock.
Yes.
Until some violence or some shit happened.
Of course.
Other than that, they would let us rock out because they see we having a good time. They not wilding. Leave them alone. So what, they smoking a little weed. They in the park. They ain't in the building. You know, they're not in nobody's driveway, sitting on nobody's car. You know, we know where they all at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the Park Jam was like everything. Like we could be here now and they would say it was the Bailey Jam. We'd be talking. And then you just hear them, all them Vegas, like boom, 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 boom. You be like, oh shit, the Bailey Jam. You just see motherfuckers, everybody
flocking,
going to the store.
Okay.
Get the 40s.
Okay.
You got bud?
Get the roll up.
Oh, we gotta get a cab, get something. We gotta get some butt. You find nobody around here, we on the butt. Well, we are. You gotta go get the liquor store. Now you roll up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, now it's on.
It's on.
Yeah.
Then you hear niggas, you come there, you hear niggas rhyming as you walking up.
Yo, what up?
But they the local favorites, the local heroes. You know, they got first dibs.
The shout outs, all that shit.
Niggas, you just sit there and vibe. Then you start seeing niggas get on the mic later on. That's when you start to inch up to the rope. Shit, you know. Like, damn, I hope niggas let you get on. You know what I'm saying?
Is today the day?
Yeah, is it today? All right, no problem. Then you go somewhere else the next day. Chill. Then he's like, that's how we kind of got through the gate. Because one of the OGs from there seen us somewhere else. So that one time we did come, he's like, nah, them little niggas is all right. Nigga. I seen them niggas, give them niggas a chance.
And that's how I go too. You gotta,
and that's
your
make
moment. Your bones.
Yeah.
You better shine that moment. You better shine.
You better do it. And I'm the type of dude, like most people, I don't quit and I don't like to fail. Nigga. I don't like to fail because I know if I shine, my whole community shine. Nigga. I'm representing me. But I always think as a whole. Because I know if you do anything like this, you gotta have other people acceptance. For your surgeons. You know what I'm saying? So you kids be like, I could do this shit by myself. I hate a nigga say that. Nobody made it to the top without setbacks or by themselves. They just had the resilience to keep going.
Facts.
Maybe restructure this. Adjust this. Relocate this. But keep pushing. That's the key to life.
Nah, that's it. That's definitely the key to life. Like, for you, I feel like you bridge the gap between Queens and Uptown, you know?
Yeah, a lot of people
you one of those dudes that bridge that gap. Like,
you give me mad love, like y'all do. Like, give me equal love that y'all do.
Right. What's the connect? Why do you think like Queens and Harlem is like we have like some type of like connection? Why do you think that? I know you one of the reasons, but
we both get money.
Right.
Money making Manhattan, Queens get the money.
Right.
First of all.
Right.
Harlem very flashy.
Right.
Very competitive.
Right.
On cash flow.
Right.
Fashion.
Right.
Who can get the most bodies and females.
Right.
You know shit.
Right.
Queens same way. We laid back.
Right.
Niggas get money.
Right.
Niggas live comfortable to an extent. Pretty much. You know what I mean? And the ladies like us no matter where we go. They love a Queens nigga. Yeah. They love a Harlem nigga.
It's like we
similar.
Yeah.
We similar.
We related.
Just different geographical structure.
Right.
They more compacted because it's on the island. And everything is up. Up. We more spread it out. With certain areas of buildings. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference.
Okay.
That's the difference.
I love it though. I love it. Like, shout out to Uptown.
Definitely. But their energy is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
We a little laid back
Yeah.
than them when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it don't take much for me to say something in Harlem.
For sure.
And that shit go crazy.
For sure. For sure.
I remember some of my first times. Like you said, we're going to get to all that.
Yeah. Now we about to get into that right now, actually.
Yeah. Cause that fell in my lap. I know,
right. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when did the hoop, when did New York City basketball become a part of your identity in general?
Oh, man. I grew up going to that shit with my dad at the old pro Rucker.
Oh,
in the 70s as a little kid. You know what I mean? So,
that's tough.
When, rest in peace, Greg Marius, the founder of EBC, Entertainment Basketball Classic, Rucker Park, when they started they shit, the first year it was at Mount Morris Park, which is Marcus Garvey Park now, where they do ball up in Harlem. Queen of Harlem do her thing at. That's where they had the first EBC. It was only 4 teams. It was like, because they was a rap group, and it was them versus another rap group, and another rap group, and another rap group. And it was so big, the next year, the Hustlers, like Llcoolj and this Hustler, they started wanting to put teams in. Other entertainers wanted to get involved. And they got so big, that's why they had to move it to 55th.
Okay.
To the Rucker Park.
Okay.
Pro and Rucker wasn't doing nothing no more there. So it was vacant.
Right.
So I used to go every summer. I used to always tell niggas, like, yo, where you going? I'm going to Harlem. I'm going to the game.
Yeah,
I'm going to the game.
Facts.
Like, oh, you bugging? Yeah, I'm going to the game.
Yeah.
So I think the pattern of me going year after year, like a lot of them thought I was from Harlem. I had to tell them, like, yo, I'm from the South Side, Queens. Yeah. They used to be like, you come from Queens every day? I was like, yeah.
Right. They didn't understand that.
Like,
you know, and it's crazy, not to cut you off, but like you the same age, you around the same age as my pops.
Right.
So my pops would literally, and he you know, Get Money era.
Of course.
So he would literally.
Salute to your father.
Word, appreciate you, yo. Appreciate you. He gonna see this shit too.
That's my guy.
Word, he gonna see this
you know,
joint.
we was outside.
Word. But
he definitely was outside.
Right. I remember he would take me up there. And like that was kinda like in that era, it was kinda like, you know, like kinda unheard of. Like for my age group. Cause I was like 8, 9.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm off this day, summertime, we going up to the Rucker. Like, so that memory you talking about your pops taking you up there and me seeing them tapes from that era when you was probably there. Yeah. That's what made me want to go there.
That made me crazy, kid. Seeing motherfuckers on the trees and all that shit in the building. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This shit ain't like this in Queens, nigga. You know, so that shit was overwhelming. Like, I want to always be a part of this energy. This is different.
Nah, that shit is crazy.
This shit is different.
Like, how did the name Box and how did that whole image come about? Like, how did that, you know?
Box started when I was in high school.
Okay.
Like I said, I was a rapper, but I was an exceptional beatboxer as well. You know what I'm saying? So it started off as Lee Box. My name was Lee. So my name was Leroy, but they used to call me Lee. Everybody called me Lee. So it started off as Lee Box.
Right.
But when I was in high school, my man BJ Carter from Circle 3, from Baisley.
Right.
He was like all city point guard at Hillcrest. I went to Hillcrest. And he was like, we used to be in a lot on. He used to be like, yo, this nigga's box office, nigga.
Right.
You gotta get a ticket, nigga. Like this.
Right.
Like this nigga. He
fire.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga do everything. He beatbox, he rhyme, he dance. So he was like,
that's
you know
fire.
what I mean? So I kind of liked it that, but I didn't really make it my name till years later. Years later. Cause like I said, I went through transitions with groups and shit like that, solo. You know what I mean? But then it came back to tuition. Like I said, I was always at the game, but I was always funny too. So I would always have comments out the crowd and shit like that. I don't care who you was. Make money nigga, famous nigga, a regular nigga. I cut your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't doing what you supposed, I'm gonna cut. That's how we do in the South Side. I cut your ass, kid. Especially in the Ville. Shout out to RV.
Yeah, you know
funny niggas out here. So I was just doing me, regular shit. They took a liking to it because you know Harlem niggas is funny niggas too. You see Chairman Mace, all them niggas is funny niggas, kid.
Right.
So they took a liking to that. You know what I'm saying? My man Voice of Harlem, he used to always tell me, I see over there, yo, you wildin' nigga. Like, so
Voice of Harlem, shout out to Voice of
shout
Harlem.
out to AG. No music without him. That's the father of the light. It would be no Light Feet without him. Ask Tiana Taylor. He put her on when she was a little girl. She was one of the original Light Feet dancers. Yeah. So I knew all of them when they was kids.
And it's crazy you say that because like now I'm thinking like you have two characters from two different
Yes.
boroughs. So
Yeah.
like you became Box in South Jamaica, Queens, where you was
Right.
born and raised.
Right.
But Rick James of Harlem, like how that came about.
Okay, that's the interesting part.
Yeah.
Rick James of Harlem, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
it started with shout out to Hannibal, the most electrifying, Booby Smooth, the hood politician, Uncle Al B. Cash from the original Duke Tango and Al Cash.
Right.
They started it really, like I told you, when they named my section first. It started as just my section,
Mm-hmm.
Rick James of Harlem section.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Rick James of Harlem, because they used to do roll call each section.
Right.
You had the what's the 411 section? That's niggas that lived in the hood. They could tell
Right.
you what's going on. Then you had the 40 plus. They was like the street ball historians. All of them was 40 years old.
Yeah.
They've been there since the
Yeah.
70s. To, you know what I mean? Then you
Yeah.
had the Block Fluid. That was like the local set from the Polo Ground.
Okay.
Then you had Teen Unit. That was like the little
Okay.
young dumb out niggas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's how it was set
Yeah,
up.
you had the Spike Lee section. That was like the
Okay.
real hustlers or special
okay.
guest motherfucker that was on. You was front row like
Right.
Spike Lee.
Right.
Then you had the Rick James section. I was half court.
Right.
I used to be a half court.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it started with that. Then they brought me on the court with the mic.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, yo, you're now Harlem ambassador. And they Christianed me with the mic. Rick
That's
James
crazy.
of Harlem.
That's
Boom.
crazy.
I didn't take it as nothing at first. I just took it as this part of the Rucker shit. You know?
Yeah.
But when I started going to parties and I started going to events, and niggas be like, yo, Rick, the fuck you doing online?
Right.
Come in, nigga.
Right.
You ain't got to pay good in. Then the promoter bringing me drinks or whoever the party. Then niggas
different.
is coming over who the who's who, like, yo, you funny nigga, man.
Right.
What you drinking, nigga? You smoke bud?
Yeah.
And stuff, shit like that. I start seeing, damn, I'm getting perks. Bitches want to fuck with me. That, you know, bitches always fuck with me. But I'm just saying, it was bitches that was just coming up random. Like, I was really a star. And I was bugging, like,
I feel you.
I like, this can't be serious,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Never thought about doing the mic.
Okay.
I
So that was actually like.
Yeah, they gave me the name
So
on the
before
strip of being a heckler.
So before you even got on the mic and started doing games all over New York, that was the first place.
That was the Rick James of Harlem where they gave me that name. I wasn't even.
So
doing
you didn't do no games before that?
No games yet. The first time I ever did games was in the town.
Oh, that's crazy.
First time I ever did games was at Africa.
Oh, that's crazy.
Tony and LJ, I was there like a spectator because I was known, like I said, for being a heckler.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I came to the game as just to watch and talk my shit in the crowd.
Right.
And Tony and LJ was on the mic. And LJ seen me, he was like, yo, go by.
Yeah.
And they gave me the mic.
Yeah, and I remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
I did the mic in Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when Roper from Circle 3 was
right.
here.
Big Rope.
Big Rope.
Right.
Big Rope had a lady that was there that was like she worked for some electrical company or whatever. She had a position and shit.
Yeah.
And she was there, her nephew or somebody was playing.
Yeah.
So when I finished, she was like, yo, they was trying to take some kids to Alabama with Selma.
Okay.
With Big Rope was out there and shit.
Okay.
And play in a tournament.
Okay.
And she was like, I want him to host my shit.
Okay.
So that's how.
Fire.
So we went down to Alabama.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we went to Selma.
Okay,
We
fire.
took a plane. It was like
yeah.
I would say about 198 people in the plane.
Right.
And shit,
Right.
Parents and kids
Right.
and everybody.
Right.
And we went down there and I did the promotion on the TV station and the radio shit down there and all that and shit. We was down there 5 days, 6 nights or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's fire.
And they gave me the key to the city.
Yeah.
After I did my thing.
That's dope.
Yeah, they gave me the key to the city.
Yeah, that's
Selma,
dope.
Alabama.
That's dope as shit.
So when I came back, I still was just doing like Africa here and there. Still didn't touch uptown. Now how the shit happened uptown, this is when Mousy started Tri-State Classic. It might have been like the 3rd year he started or some shit like that.
And for those that don't know, Africa is a basketball
court in Rockville.
We're not talking about the country.
Yeah, it's 133rd Ave, man.
Right.
Patel Street, King side of things. You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
RV. Put your V up, man.
Right. You know what's up.
So we was at Tri-State that night, and on the mic at that time at Tri-State, shout out to Cha-Ching. He was Super Dave then. He was just breaking into the game. Okay. Super Dave, my man Jose the Mic Assassin. Shout out to Jose the Mic Assassin. Okay. And it was damn, who was the other nigga? It wasn't Joe Pope. It was somebody else. But anyway, long story short, the primetime game was about to come on. I'm in the crowd. I'm sitting next to Voice of Harlem. Yeah. I got DJ Ted Smooth over here. Brucey B and them niggas is here. Right. World famous Brucey B. Shout out to you, big bro. Right. And my nigga Jose the Mic Assassin, he's supposed to be doing the game. Now you had Ron Artest about to play. You had young Kimber Walker. Kimber Walker probably might have been Rice or freshman year in Connecticut.
Yeah.
You had Cliff Clinkscale. Shout out to Cliff from the town. The Cliffhanger. That's what I used to call him. The Cliffhanger. He was there. You had shout out to my man Dell, world premiere. He was playing.
Right.
It was like ill hitters was in that shit. And he said, yeah, before I do this game, I'm about to pass this mic to Mr. Celebration. And when he said Mr. Celebration, I'm like, I'm the only nigga say Celebration. So he said, my man Rick James of Harlem.
Right.
And I'm in the crowd. I'm like, that.
Right.
And he passed me the mic.
Right.
And I can remember Voice of Harlem saying, yo, Rick, don't let me down, Rick.
Right.
They like, yeah, come on, Rick. Oh, everybody. Yeah. So I'm like, that. Yeah. So I just jumped out there, boom.
Yeah.
I did my best. When I finished, Mousy was like, yo, I want to book you for the rest of the summer.
Oh, that's crazy.
And that's what started.
That's what started it.
That's what started.
That's crazy.
Next day, I know I was in the promotion, nigga. Like,
right. And
don't miss Rick James of Harlem.
And my man voices, he's the voice of New York City when it comes to New York City basketball. Like when you hear bro voice, you know it's New York. Everybody say you know that he's the voice of New York City when it comes to New York City basketball.
Yeah, people say they be driving by him and they come back and park. Like, yo, I know that's my man.
Right. So I know it's something reputable.
Y'all, man, for all the love,
man. We love you, bro.
Love y'all back.
That's what this show is about too, man.
Cultural conversations, man. Follow my man, like and subscribe. Hit the hype button on YouTube.
Yes.
Celebration. I said so.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, bye. You know the vibes.
In that era though, like who was like the ones on the court?
Oh.
Yeah, who was the ones?
Woo!
Who was the ones on the court?
I called some niggas, kid.
Who was the ones?
I called some. Yo, it was a lot of ones. You had you had Kareem Reed, you had A Butter.
Legends.
Yo, you can just count the legends.
Point guards, New York City point guards.
Had, Andre Barrett.
Right.
Fucker. I'll be right back.
Right.
Yo, then you had the high flying niggas. You had Biz, my man from Brooklyn, half amazing, the original one.
Special Effects.
Yeah, Special Effects, Ryan. You had Daryl Hill, Showtime. Of course, you had Rayford, Skip, the legend. Skip, Sham God, I commentate Sham God. I can name thousands more. The Crossing God.
Who was your favorite at that time?
Woo!
Cause I know now. You know what? I'm never gonna do that to you, Box. I ain't even gonna do that to you, cause I know how it go. You gonna say who your favorite is, and then this summer you gonna run into somebody who you didn't say was your favorite.
I'm leaving out a lot of motherfuckers right now.
We not even gonna do that.
Yeah. All of them was my favorites, man.
Right.
They all gave, and I gave a lot of brothers their names too.
Right.
I gave a lot. I gave Kobe Bryant his name out the crowd.
Yeah, I was there for that game too.
I told them call him Lord of the Rings. They was calling him the Final Frontier.
Yeah.
I gave them two names to pick. I said you can call him Lord of the Rings, or you can call him the Three Ring Circus.
Right.
The reason why I said the Three Ring Circus because he just came off a 3-peat.
Right.
And I was like, Shaq's the strongest man.
Right.
Phil Jackson's the ringmaster.
Right.
And Kobe's the flying trapeze. He's the cannonball.
Right.
So that's why I said that.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? But I said Lord of the Rings because
I like that.
Mike was the Lord of the Rings because he did the 3-peat twice.
Right.
So now Shaq and Kobe did it. So now he was the new Lord of the Rings.
Right.
So that's how the names be insight. You know what I mean? I named Jamal Tinsley because they was calling him Mel. That was his natural name. The Abuser. That was it. I named Baron Davis Too Easy.
Too Easy.
Because he was in there just making it look
I remember that shit too. I was there.
I named Kimber Walker Easy Pass.
Oof. Easy Pass.
Rest in peace. I named Corey Homicide. Oof. The Silver Surfer. Oof. Yeah. I can go on and on. Derek Anderson, the DA. No, I ain't named Alamo. I ain't named Alamo. I ain't named Rayford. Skip.
Okay, Skip.
That was Duke Tango and
of course.
Outcast. They named
them.
Yeah. The Black Widow. They
Black
named
Widow.
The Black Widow.
Yeah, that's dope. Showtime, you named Daryl Showtime?
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I used to just say it in the crowd, but I didn't name.
And I respect that. I respect your honesty with that, because that's. That's in New York when it comes to street
and
ball.
my man, Prime Objective. That was my nigga.
Prime Objective. I remember.
Lonnie.
I remember.
Prime Objective. No, that nigga was crazy, kid.
I remember that name. But you ever seen somebody come in the park one day and would leave a legend? Came in the park unknown. or maybe like on the cusp and left that day a legend?
Yeah.
If so, who?
A whole lot of game. Adrian
Lot of
Walton,
Game.
A.
I
Butter,
remember that name
Hollywood
too.
A. When he played against Vince Carter and started raining, and he took the game to Llcoolj, and he was coming out of high school, and he went toe to toe with Vince. They both had
crazy.
39 points apiece.
That's crazy.
Vince just won Rookie of the Year.
That's crazy. I remember that whole
And
lot
after
of
that,
game.
whole lot of game. That's all you heard,
that.
nigga.
I remember that. I remember
A.
that
Butter.
name. A.
Shout
Butter.
out to you, A.
Smooth.
Butter, Smooth.
I remember that.
Still getting money, still doing
remember
what
that.
he do.
I remember that, man.
Yeah, he definitely got the sky booth at the Dykeman. Shout out to Dykeman, because I ended up leaving Tri-State and accidentally walked into Dykeman too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know how the business worked at Harlem at that
Right.
time. Like how heavy competition it was, like the
Right.
commissioners.
Right.
So I didn't think it was nothing wrong. I had
Right.
a day off from Tri-State.
Right.
I was at Dykeman. Joe
Right.
Pope was doing Dykeman at that time. Shout out to Joe Pope.
Yeah.
And he wasn't there.
Right.
My man DJ Ted Smooth, he was DJing at Dykeman at the time. So I was in the crowd, it was a good game. I'm like, yo, Ted, why nobody on the mic? He like, yo, Joe Pope with Team Nike. I said, oh, let me get the mic then.
Right.
But he's like, yo, you gotta ask Kenny. Shout out to Ken Stevens, commissioner. Thank you for my opportunity. So Ken came, and he got on the mic. I said, yo, Ken, you know you an organizer, commissioner, man, let me do that. And he said, I ain't gonna bring the mic to you. So I went and got on the mic at Dykeman. Then he booked me, like, yo, I want you to work with Joe Pope. And
Politics.
So the word spread to Mousy. This nigga
Right.
Mousy was mad as hell at my ass. Like, how
right.
could you do this, Rick?
Right,
I gave
right.
you a break.
Right.
I said, but it was your day
Yeah,
off. I can't do
politics.
both. And
Right.
it's just like,
It's not
it
how
don't
it
work
go.
like that.
Yeah, nah. I
And then
get
Joe
it.
Pope didn't want to work with me.
Right, because you was.
Because he got the rapport when he
Right.
came back.
Right.
I guess people was hitting him on the phone like,
Right.
yo, your boy Rick J is killing up here.
Yeah.
Which was my toughest test.
Yeah.
This is when I knew I was really solidified commentating when I did Dykeman, because it's dominantly Hispanic,
Right.
Dominicans.
Right.
So for me not to be fluent in Spanish
Right.
and to be able to reach them, or to have them laughing and they was enjoying,
Right.
that's when I knew.
Right.
It's not just hood thing. It's not just
Yeah.
a hood thing. I could do any type of
Yeah.
event.
That's crazy.
And then I went to Rucker after that.
Okay.
And I started doing the mic at Rucker.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. Yo, Box, how do you maintain being Box through all the changing eras of New York?
I say like I'm a bootleg Michael Jackson. I just know how to adjust through the decades.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't got the money like him and all that, but I learned how to adjust from singing gospel to hip hop
Right.
to just a heckler
Right.
to a commentator,
Right.
but still stay relevant because I try to stay in tune
Right.
with each generation.
Right.
Always show respect.
That's the key.
So even when the generation grow older, they're gonna have love and respect because they're gonna have the memories of when they was young.
Right.
You never mistreated them. You never, you know what I'm saying? So how you live your life and represent yourself and present yourself, it go a long way, but you gotta do it in the right light. Nobody's perfect,
Of course.
but you gotta have way big more margin of positivity than
Of course.
negativity, man.
Of course.
And that bring longevity.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's a major gem right there.
Yeah.
That's a major gem.
Yeah.
You know, keep that negative
And
energy
you always
off.
gotta
You live longer.
Yes, and you
Yeah.
gotta have humility, nigga,
Yes.
and compassion
Yes.
for others, man.
Yes.
No matter what your ill will or personal feelings
Yes.
are.
Yes.
Know that everybody's going through something and have
Yes.
something burden on their
Yes.
brain and their heart.
Yes.
So you got, because you have it as well yourself. So you gotta
Yes.
keep all these in consideration, but just emotion.
Right. Right.
It's difficult to navigate, but if your
Right.
faith is strong,
Yeah.
you're gonna be
You're
alright.
gonna be alright.
You're gonna be alright.
And speaking of faith, like, how do you keep maintaining this energy for the culture? Like how?
It's
Like,
just the love, man. And when I see yourself and younger brothers and sisters trying to elevate themselves and putting in the work, it still inspires me, even at this age. Like I gotta give, even if I could give a little of this and a little of that, and just know I'm there for them. You know, I'm rooting for them. You're gonna win.
Yes.
Not I want you to win.
Yes.
You're gonna win.
Yes.
As long as you stay grounded to what you believe in and stand on,
Right.
and keep the right support staff around you,
Right.
and your faith solid.
Right.
Don't let nobody break you or guide you, man.
Yeah. Nah,
That's
a
the
fact.
key, man.
That's the key.
Don't switch up.
Yeah, stay on it.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
When you get to the top of that, it's always when you get to the top of the hill.
That's where you're gonna meet that
motherfuckers
challenge.
wanna fall.
Yeah.
That's when you're supposed to push even harder to get. get
through.
right over.
Yeah.
Get right over, man.
That's just adversity. That's a part of life.
It's part of life. Yeah. That's dope, Baba.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Dope,
Don't
man.
let nobody take your joy.
Yeah.
Always have a passion and joy for whatever you're doing. I don't care if you're hammering a nail.
Right.
Have
Take
passion and pride in that shit, man.
Yeah, be the best at that shit. That's good for the youth, man. Y'all need to hear that shit,
I
man.
do it for y'all. Y'all know. The youth know, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A proclamation from the senator for my work with the youth in communities abroad for 20 years.
That's dope.
Shit like that.
That's dope.
I don't do it for that, but I appreciate the recognition. You know what I mean?
And
I do it sincerely. Yeah, I do it genuinely.
For sure.
Because they're important.
Yes.
They the future.
Yes.
I already lived over half a century.
Yes.
And I want them to live beyond that.
I feel you.
So you gotta put in input. You can't just say, "Oh, these kids is wild." When the last time you had a conversation with them? See what's going on in their mind. Listen for a change instead of telling them what to do, how to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta build better relations and understandings. For it to work.
Right.
You can't depend on a teacher or law enforcement or correction. They don't want nothing. The teacher want to check. You got a few teachers that did, but not enough.
Right.
It starts with us.
Welcome to New York City.
Right.
Man.
We the teachers, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's some, like the brothers got to take over and realize, like, even our kids and our nephews and our loved ones is in school more than they at home. But when they at home, we got to be mindful of, like, the time we put in with them, the things we showing them. That goes for everybody, man. We all go through adversity, like my bro Box said.
Yes.
But we want to maintain that humility and that respect for ourselves and teaching these babies the right things, man, because it's really about these babies at the end of the day.
That's it. All about them.
And we gonna this is the last question for you, Baba. I appreciate you so much,
you
man.
Come
I appreciate you, man.
Come on, Baba.
But what does being Box mean to you? Like, what does that mean to you?
Okay.
Being Box.
Being Box means, wow, it means a lot, man. You know what I mean? I never thought that it would come to what it's become, you know? So I take it very serious, you know what I mean? And being Box is like being able to reach anyone and everyone in a positive manner with a lasting impact and impression.
Right.
But I always want that impression and impact to be positive.
Yes.
I never want you to have a memory of the Box as he did something evil to somebody or mistreated someone or stole something. I don't do none of that. I don't condone it. Do what you do. But Box is a standard of living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mind yours.
Right.
Stay focused.
Right.
And be prepared for anything, knowing that you can correct it.
Right.
If you live the right way.
Right.
And your faith is strong. So that's all Box is really, just faith. Because faith is stronger than belief.
Right.
Belief leaves uncertainties.
Yes.
Faith is certain and definite. Yes. So that's the Box, really, in a nutshell.
Yeah.
No Diddy. I know you niggas play that shit.
No Diddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. Yo, Box, man.
Yeah.
Once again, my brother.
Yeah, baby.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you more, my brother.
Appreciate you sitting down with me.
No
First episode, Cultural Conversations, man, with your boy Fame. For all my endeavors is the network. Y'all tap in, y'all sub up.
All my endeavors, y'all tap in now.
Word up,
Come on, Baba.
Word up.
You two ladies, definitely ladies. Check it out.
Right, drop a comment. Like, it's the guy right here, man.
Love to all of y'all, man, for y'all support.
Rick James of Harlem, man. The legend himself.
Fame, the legend himself.
Appreciate you, Baba, man.
Legends
Thank you,
alike. You know the vibes.
And we sending y'all love, man. We gonna tap in with y'all later on, man.
Safety.
Word.